Hello, everyone. I have been away for a minute. I haven't made a new episode in, a while. So I am making this pre-recording that I'm going to insert before the new episodes that will be coming up. It'll be probably for the first few episodes instead of every episode, just to kind of catch people up with like the updates and whatnot. And maybe I'll make a whole video on it. Who knows? So I wanted to talk about the changes that I have made. You probably noticed that I have made some changes between my socials and this channel. So, with that being said, Sacred Rebel Healing is no more. It is now the alignment flow. And the reason why that is because Sacred Rebel Healing was more of a teenage rebellious phase that I was going through where I was like, we're going to work against the grain. We're going to heal in the ways that like it's not normal how people think it's not the normal way to heal. And we're going to like be rebellious and fight the system. And it was beautiful. It definitely taught me a lot about myself and whatnot. After going through some personal changes and really sitting down with myself and asking me what is it that I truly want and aligning with my purpose and my truth, and I have adopted new ideas and perspectives, that rebellious teenage phase no longer suited me. I like to think of I came and broke out of the cocoon, and now I am a beautiful goddess butterfly who is ready to spread her wings throughout the world. That's how I view it. And because I am a Reiki master and I help bring alignment into people's lives, that's where the alignment flow came from, because I am an energy healer, and I also been bringing alignment to my life, and I'm all about bringing that to everyone else's life. There is a good way. There's many different good ways that a person can balance themselves and connect deeply and divinely to their creative energy, their creative core. And so the alignment flow was born. And for the podcast, I decided to name it Soulful Sessions because I want to create a space where we can just be soft. We can just like chill. Like think of it as being in like a coffee house that has like floor pillows and whatnot, like Moroccan style, and you're just laying on a pillow eating like figs and sipping on some really good Moroccan style coffee and eating like cute little pastries and stuff like that. And you're aligning with like your inner goddess. Like when I think of that, I picture myself, not just like the Moroccan style, but as this Grecian goddess eating grapes from the vine and just laying on my side while everyone else is looking very beautiful and aligned with their energy. But yes, the Sacred Rebel Healing is no more. Now I am the alignment flow on my socials, and this podcast is Soulful Sessions. So, with that being said, I am going to start the episode. And I hope you continue on with this journey with me. I am happy to serve and share with you all. Peace. Welcome to the first episode of Soulful Sessions, the space where we can soften, slow down, and reconnect with what's sacred within. I'm your host, Jessica Clarice, and today we are diving into a powerful form of healing, and this is something that I am actively participating in and have been for the last several months. Movement as medicine. So let's take a breath, settle in, grab some tea, and explore how connecting with our bodies can transform our emotional and physical well-being. I will share a personal story that's current and also share a past story. Movement is more than just exercise, it is a form of expression, release, and restoration. Our bodies just carry so many emotions and memories and energy. When we move with intention, we are allowing our bodies to simply process and release what words cannot for us. Movement can be soft and fluid, like stretching or yoga, or it can be powerful and energizing, like strength training or dancing. The beauty is in how we are listening and responding to what our bodies need and feel. And I need a sip of water. That's what my body wants. Ooh, excuse me. While Reiki to me is a great form of restoration for the body and spirit, it's just not always accessible 24/7 unless you are attuned. And I can't just show up at your house at 3 o'clock in the morning to give you Reiki just because you're having a bad night. As much as I love healing through Reiki, it's just one way to promote healing. Movement as medicine is a key component in every woman's daily life. It is where we can just feel connected and creative, whether it's through dance or through yoga. Moving your body is a sacral chakra action. Our bodies were just meant to stir the pot energetically by putting time and effort into the things that we individually do. For me personally, the gym isn't just about fitness, it's about healing. Every squat I do, every stretch I take, every breath, that is all intentional. I move my body to heal from within, especially as I am going through this journey with my fibroids. I am making this vessel into the most healthiest form as I can. And also, I plan on exploring the journey of motherhood soon. I visualize my strength, my health, my wholeness with every rep. I speak affirmations into my muscle fibers to make them wake up and feel alive. Like, yes, we're about to do this. Movement helps me fall deeper in love with my body, not just how it looks, but not going to lie. I am trying to get snatched and have that dump truck booty, but how it carries me through my life. Movement as medicine can take one or many forms, and maybe you do some of this. So some of the forms are gentle stretching in the morning to wake up your energy, which is, I'll say, is really good. It's a good way to start your day. Doing like a 10-minute stretch before you do anything, before you just dive into the fuckery of the world, it definitely changes some things, and I need to get back into that. Dancing freely in your room, letting your body lead the way. So there's this thing called ecstatic dancing where you're just dancing freely. You're not trying to do the cha-cha slide. You're not trying to do these TikTok dances. You're just moving how your body wants to move. Wherever she or he says, that's where you're going to go. And they often have ecstatic dance parties in different places. I'm not sure if it's like in your city. It's a space, it's like a little sacred space where people come together and they dance however they want. They can dance with other people, they can dance by themselves. And this is a safe space that is judgment free. You don't have to worry about somebody clowning you or anything. You're just dancing, and that is just a great way of freeing yourself. Strength training to feel your power and resilience. Walking in nature to ground yourself and breathe deeply. Yoga or breathwork to soften and release stored tension. Now, I'm going to share a story from the past. So, in the past, it started in 2017. I was in a lot of different things. I'm going to take another sip of water. I'm sorry. I was in a lot of things. I was doing acro yoga. I was doing trapeze, aerial silks, regular yoga class. I was doing like the warm yoga, didn't really dive into the hot yoga. I was also into hip hop dancing, doing pole fitness. I anything that seemed graceful and physical that helped me connect with my femininity, I was doing it. I was definitely putting like 100% me into it. I was on 10. Now, as to why I don't do it anymore, I'm not going to get into stories, but life happens and sometimes you do tend to lose your way. And right now, all that matters is I am finding my way back. Every type of movement is valid when it comes from a place of care and attention. You definitely don't need to force it or follow anyone else's routine. And this is where I tell people that you can basically peep at someone's routine on how they're taking care of themselves, how they're moving, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this will work for you or it is for you. You can, however, use it as like a scaffolding to build your own personal practice. You can do that. What I personally do is I learn from different people and I take bits and pieces of what they do and incorporate it to something that will work for me. And once I figure it out, then I go for it because I operate a little differently than most people. I don't operate on like a normal wavelength or normal frequency. I'm like on some like other, worldly shit. Now, you need to tune in when you do this. Tune into your body. Ask your body, what do you need today? Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's to move and shake things up. Both ways are sacred. And the one thing that I want to say again this time, the one thing I learned is that rest is very sacred and rest is not like a privilege. It's not a luxury. Rest is something that is needed. And in this society where we always have to keep going and going and going to be successful, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Rest is important. So I want you to basically explore this for yourself. I invite you to definitely explore this for yourself. Choose one way to move today, whether it's through stretching, dancing, lifting, or walking, and try to do it with intention. So let's take ourselves off autopilot and let's go into manual transition. I said transition, I meant transmission. Notice how your body responds. Notice how your mind softens. Let movement be thy medicine. So thank you for joining me in this little conversation. If this episode resonated with you, please, share it, give it a like. That would be very nice. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, your body is wise, and through intentional movement, you can unlock deeper healing. Until next time, take care and be well. Peace.